And as we all look down on Candlestick Park, the Giants' prayers were answered, and they upset the 49ers 15-13. And hi, everybody. What a football game. Pat O'Brien along with Terry Bradshaw. And now the New York Giants play another New York team, the Buffalo Bills. And who do you like in that matchup?
I'm glad. Yeah, right. That's me right off the bat. I was impressed extremely well with Hostetler and his career. And Pat and Barr coming back with 5 field goals today and winning on the road. Giants defense. But I'm watching that Buffalo team today, and I've never seen an offensive machine, and they're hot. Kelly's hot, great receivers, outstanding defense. And right now, if you just asked me, and you just did, I would have to say Buffalo.
All right, Terry, thank you. Let's remind everybody about our lineup here on CBS tonight. It begins with 60 Minutes. And then later tonight, Lonesome Dove returns to CBS. Robert Duvall, Tommy Lee Jones, Danny Glover, and Angelica Houston lead an all-star cast. Right now, we have a special report from CBS News, and let's go directly to Dan Rather in New York City. Dan?
Thanks, Pat. Terry, what a game. Here are the headlines from the war. Iraqi Scuds tear towards Saudi Arabian targets. Iraq.
All right, thank you, Dan. CBS Newsman Dan Rather reporting live from New York City. Our score here, the Giants 15, San Francisco 13. Coming up, the presentation of the George S. Halas Trophy. Greg Gumbel will have that from the winner's locker room. We come back from Candlestick Park right after this. Stay with us.
Lawrence Taylor of the Giants is just one of a happy band of New York Giants, understandably, back here at Candlestick Park, where the Giants have beaten the San Francisco 49ers by a score of 15-13, and by virtue of that win, they win a trip to Tampa next Sunday against the Buffalo Bills in Super Bowl 25. Welcome back to San Francisco, everyone. I'm Greg Gumbel. Let me introduce the people up here to you. Giants head coach Bill Parcells, and with the NFC Championship comes the George S. Halas Trophy. That will be awarded by Mr. Ed McCaskey, chairman of the board of the Chicago Bears, and by Mrs. McCaskey, the daughter of George Halas. Ed?
Congratulations, Bill, to you and all the Giants. It was a great job and a thrilling football game. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to the Maras and George Young and Coach Parcells and all the New York Giants. Wonderful day.
Coach, I know you'd like to take it, so please be our guest. Go right ahead.
Take it. Just on behalf of the New York Giants, I thank the McCaskies for this presentation, and we're just elated. And I do want to also credit the 49ers because, you know, they've been on top for so long. They're the type of franchise that we all aspire to be, and I just have to give them a lot of credit for the way they played. It was a terrific football game, you know, and even this old man could really get excited about something like that. So on behalf of the Giants, I say thank you. Here we go, guys.
Bill, let me ask you, we exchanged words just a couple of moments ago, and you agreed this game was not awfully different from the one that you lost here 7-3 back in December.
No, it wasn't, Greg. I don't think there's really that much difference between the two teams. You know, we made some plays today. We kind of shortened the game a little bit. Our defense played very well. We just had a one-play lapse the whole game, and I think our offense, you know, did a good job running the ball, so I'm pleased.
I know that you talk about defense and you stress defense. I'm sure you're well aware that the Buffalo Bills put 51 points on the board today.
Well, they looked awesome to me, and we played them back there in early December, and they sure gave us a very difficult time in New York. They're a very talented team, but, you know, we just look forward to the opportunity.
Coach, again, congratulations to you and the New York Giants.
Well, thank you very much, Greg.
George Seifert is with Leslie Visser. Leslie?
Coach, you played so well for 3.5 quarters. What broke down at the end, and what could you have done differently?
Well, I think it's just a great effort as far as the New York Giant team is concerned. Their defense played very inspired at the closing minutes of the ball game, and as well their offense. And Hostetler came up with some great plays. He certainly showed championship caliber out there today.
You just addressed your team so eloquently. Could you summarize your feelings on losing the opportunity to three-peat? Well, there's no question. This is a loss that will linger for a while. At the same time, we're very proud of the team and its accomplishments over this football season. I think all of us are extremely proud to be part of the organization. We've won a number of great games and had some tough battles and have been able to overcome some very tough situations. And we just got to compliment the New York Giants now and wish them well in the Super Bowl. Great. Thank you for your time, Coach. Back to you, Greg.
All right, Leslie, if you're looking for a couple of heroes in Giant uniforms, look no further. On my left, Matt Barr, and on my right, Jeff Hostetler. Let me ask you first, Mr. Barr, about the kick and whether or not you had any doubts as you approached it.
It was a good kick, but I'll tell you what, this victory is for the guys. They worked so hard through training camp. They overcame so many obstacles. I'm just happy to be along for the ride.
I want to ask you about this field goal. Winds really weren't much of a factor down the field today, were they?
It was making them drift a little bit, but you can't ask for a nicer day in San Francisco. Usually it's really blowing hard.
Matt, congratulations to you. I want to talk over here with the gentleman that you called your hero. Congratulations to you. First of all, I want to ask you about the knee. How is it?
He's fine. I just like to say I have my wife and my 2 boys and my mom, and just thank the good Lord for the opportunity. He's really blessed me.
Jeff, there have been numerous comparisons, of course, of the quarterbacks in this game, and you've shown that with a combination of good defense out there, past experience doesn't make that much difference in one football game.
Well, everybody's got their own opinion, and they keep on telling me I can't, and I'm going to the Super Bowl, so hopefully we're one step away from winning it all. And these guys have done a great job, and they deserve to be going, and I'm just happy to be part of it.
I know I've been singing the praises of the New York Giant defense in here, and rightly so, because they keep you in a football game, don't they?
Oh, they've done a super job all year, and I tell you, to hold San Francisco to the number of points that they did, allow our offense to come down and kick field goals and put points on the board and win, it was a big plus for us.
Jeff Hostetler, congratulations to you.
Thanks, man.
Jeff Hostetler and the rest of the New York Giants on the way to Tampa for Super Bowl 25. 15-13, Giants a winner. We'll take a timeout and come right back in just a moment.
On January 27th, witness the most amazing performance in football history. One superstar will suit up and play his heart out. The legendary Ray Charles.
You got the right one, baby. Tune in and pay attention to which team I'm playing for and get a chance to become one of 3 millionaires. You got the right one, baby.
Buongiorno. I'm in Italy enjoying one of the true specialties of Italian cuisine, the New York Strip. Perfecto. Boy, feels like I'm in the USA. Beef, real food in Little Italy, New York.
Tomorrow morning, experience a new high. Introducing Mountain Fresh Dial with a scent so big, so bold, so bracing, it's right up there with your peak experiences. New Mountain Fresh Dial.
On every trip you take in a Chevrolet, hundreds of hours and millions of dollars have been spent to help make it a safer one. In fact, there are more MDs and PhDs working for your safety than any other car company in the world. So if this looks like an uneventful trip, we worked hard to make it that way. Mile after mile, more people are winning with
the heartbeat of America. That's today's Chevrolet.
This is not what you want in a shave. Now you've got the edge. This is the shave with 6 rich lubricants. This is the shave that reduces irritation. This is the shave. For less irritation, you've got the edge.
They ate the same lunch, got the same heartburn, but his antacid is very different. His Tums has calcium. Most antacids don't. Regular Rolade uses an aluminum salt. This uses aluminum and magnesium. So does this. Of all these, only Tums helps wipe out heartburn and gives you calcium you need every day.
Something my body needs anyway. I like that.
Calcium-rich Tums. That's the one you want.
Where the pros are stars and the stars play like pros. The AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am in 2 weeks.
By virtue of Matt Barr's field goal, as time ran down, the New York Giants have won the NFC Championship 15-13. They defeat the San Francisco 49ers. Welcome back to Candlestick Park, everyone. I'm Greg Gumbel, joined now by Lawrence Taylor, linebacker for the New York Giants. Emotional game, I thought, LT.
Yeah, it was a great game. It's not a lot different from the last game we played, and I'll tell you, it was a battle the whole way, I'm telling you.
We're going to show the fumble that you recovered. Tell us how you saw it.
Well, we just had try to pinch it in and try to constrict the hole, and I saw Craig, somebody hit him, and the ball just squirted out the back of his arm, and just caught the ball and just laid there and said, hey, let's go take it home.
It's one of those gifts that come your way. Lawrence, this game, of course, was played under heavy security, a great deal of discussion about whether or not football games should even be played. Did that enter into your thinking at all as you came out onto the field or as you played today?
Well, you know, when you see all the security, it makes you realize that the war is real. It's not a joke, and even though it's fought all the way over there in Saudi Arabia and Iraq, you know, it's touching home right now. So, you know, it's a little scary, but of course the guys over there, you know, I'm proud of them. Bring us back a victory, and I just wish the people over here would stop all the protesting and support those guys. Those guys are fighting for us.
All right, Lawrence, congratulations again. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Lawrence Taylor of the New York Giants. That wraps it up from here. I'm Greg Gumbel for Terry Bradshaw, Leslie Visser, and Pat O'Brien. Let's send you back upstairs now to Pat and John. Guys?
All right, the final score, 15-13. The Giants head for Tampa. And, John, I think you probably put it best when you said this is what a championship game should be. It had everything you could possibly ask for.
Well, you know, you think of the calls and the thing, and you go back to 4th down. Here it is. The Giants had to do something. Bill Parcells makes his call. It's a great call. Go for the fake punt. Snap the ball to Gary Reasons. He gets that big first down for you that gives you life and gives Matt Barr a field goal that puts him within 1. Now, here to me is a big play. You know, Lawrence Taylor said someone hit him. I want to show you the guy that hit him. This guy right here. Eric Howard is going to make one of the best plays I've ever seen in my life because he is going to come out of this. He's going to be double-teamed right there, break through, and knock the ball out of Roger Craig's hand. Watch it right there. Boom. Now, that is a heck of a play coming off a double team. The Giants got the ball back, made the drive that won the game for them.
And here's the winning field goal by Matt Barr. Middle of the week, a lot of people, I think including Matt Barr, thought he wouldn't even be playing today or wouldn't be kicking today. That's the record when the Giants and Bills play. The Bills overwhelming today in their victory over the Los Angeles Raiders. What about that game? What's coming up here?
Well, you know, I think it's going to be very obvious for everyone to say, well, geez, you know, the Bills, they can move the ball, they can score a lot of points, but, you know, the Giants have a tendency to make you look like you're conservative. You know, it's like Bill Belichick was saying. He's a defensive coordinator for the Giants, and he was saying the other night, he said, you play hard, you go out, and then he said the score is 7-3. You hold the 49ers to 7 points, and someone said, oh, the 49ers were conservative. He said conservative baloney. He said they weren't running dives. So I think what's going to happen, I think that Buffalo will probably be a big favorite, but when you have a defense playing the way the Giants do, they're going to give anyone they ever play a battle.
All right, John, thank you very much for the opportunity to spend 10 years next to you. For John Madden, then, this is Pat Summerall saying so long for us and for all of the CBS crew from Candlestick Park. The final score, the Giants 15, the 49ers 13. You've been watching CBS Sports coverage of the National Football League. 60 Minutes next, followed by Murder, She Wrote. And that will be followed by Lonesome Dove, Part 1, tonight on CBS.